You can adjust your freelance offensive options, playbooks, and how your players defend on and off ball. Use those on-the-fly settings for quick in-game adjustments, like getting your players moving to right positions to shatter a zone defense.
Totally, Sasha. And it's a great place to put your basketball mind to work. See what works well and adjust if you're getting outworked on the court. You should also take a look at your coaching system to adjust your spacing, movement, and approach to scoring the ball.
Master these coaching options and prove that you are the best in my team.
Yo, this King Jordan wishing everyone you a happy holidays. Make sure that you embrace and love your loved ones, and also too, make sure that you do something for yourself, whatever it is, whatever your New Year resolution is, whatever you feel that is important to you, take one day at a time, tackle it, and make sure this year counts for you. You matter. Love. See you on the court.
To recap, Nuggets, we've got Bash, Chris, Naomi, Danny, and Rodney. And then on the Suns, we've got Boom Boom John, Hezzy, Brian, and Uncle Demi. This is ending up to be a very close and evenly matched games. I think I did a good job with like setting you up with your teams.
Yeah, all right. I'm about to prove you wrong here, though. I'm about to go crazy.
Yeah, we about to go crazy.
And he can't make that one in.
Oh,
the one. That's a
nice,
oh,
that's man. That's that high pass accuracy.
Good pull.
Great look, great look, great look.
That's late. All right. Good to know.
Help me up.
Oh, cold.
Yeah, I can see
that. Boy, I read them like a book. There you go.
Oh, nice jump.
Good defense. I'm out again. Oh, let's go.
Let's go.
No.
5-point lead.
Oh, man. Oh man.
Hey.
Oh, I let him touch it.
There we go. That's the momentum swinger we need.
Let's go.
Let's stop.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, a great pass.
Jokic's killing him right now.
You're just killing him right now.
Someone get KD.
Yep, come on.
Good shot, KD.
Great hit.
Come on. Watch the wrap.
Oh, my God. Triple screens. Yeah, like everybody was screening.
I'll put your hand up here.
We set the wall right there.
Good take.
There you go. Come on.
Yes. Great take.
3 seconds. He's going up. No.
Good take, Naomi. Good take.
Let's go, Nuggets. Ugh.
Amazing timing.
Let's go.
Like it.
I'm in my bag.
Come on, Diddy.
Come on.
Carry us.
And we've watched 3 so
Last quarter,
right,
we gotta take off here.
41-37. We got a good game here. I'd really like for Demi to stop breaking my ankles for one quarter.
right side Booker. And he can't get that one. Good D by Jokic.
Jump. All right, don't jump.
All right. Let's go, Danny.
Yeah, just like that.
Jump.
Let's go, Naomi.
Gotta force the shot. Settle, yep, there we go.
Good.
There we go.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
you're not giving him a
Chris.
job like that.
Man, I'm telling you, man. I said at the beginning, Jokic is an absolute problem on this game.
There we go.
All right. Go.
Hey, 6-point game. 6-point game. We good. Get 2 stops right here.
If he drives, let him drive.
Inside. Yep, nice.
Let's go.
That's one.
Nice.
Come on,
all the way,
Got that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, 2 points.
Good job, Brian.
That's fine.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. Short a rotation player. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. And for Golden State, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Now, here's Kuzma. Here's Poole. Shoots over Curry, and Poole gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Back to Hield. Outside for Curry. No good from outside. Here's Washington. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Now Curry. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
Pass to Song. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick Alex Sarr wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. The first one falls. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Kevon Looney is checked in for the Warriors. And a switcher also for Washington. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Here's Koulibaly. He gets that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Now here's Green. Back to Wiggins. Shoots the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Ooh, striking with little time left. Expert timing on the shot by Wiggins.
Brogdon against Hield. Brogdon the pass to Poole. Count it.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. Curry with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards leading by 3. Koulibaly with it. Now here's Poole. Over Wiggins. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Washington out in front, up 3. Live from Chase Center. You're watching 2K Sports. good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Waters in at the 3 slot. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
That ties the game. Pajemski's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
To the left side wing. Here's Kuzma. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Warriors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga, no good.
Bashes the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Out to the right wing. Back to Kuzma. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Warriors with the rebound.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
George passes to Kuzma. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do it for? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Here's Jackson-Davis. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
And that one falls for Jackson-Davis. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Wizards with the lead. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Koulibaly.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
So on the floor for Washington, Jordan Poole is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Sarr, and it's Coulibaly in at the small forward. Now here's Curry after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. Over Sarr. Curry can't get it to go.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
And so here is Golden State following the three-pointer by Washington. Pass to Wiggins. Puts up a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got 6.
Wiggins getting some instant payback for that three on the other end. You just got to love the competitive fire.
Here's Sarr, guarded by Green. Here's Brogdon. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 5 points in the game.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 7. There's the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Green finds Curry. Shoots over Poole. Curry can't get it to go. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Back to Brogdon. The Wizards working the ball around now. And there's Poole on the assist from Brogdon. Poole's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now Curry. Beyond the arc. No good that time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Wizards out front. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Dominguez steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Kuzma. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors trail by 3. Hield outside. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Hield. Shoots over Kuzma. Hield can't hit.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The shot's good from Kuzma. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
They kick out to Heel. Green with a screen on Brogdon. Heel can't hit. Wizards leading by 5. Kuzma finds Poole. Brogdon outside. Poole against Wiggins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
From the stripe, here's Curry. Green kicks to Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Washington shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Coulibaly. Now, here's Poole. Here's Coulibaly. There's the screen. Wizards need to get a shot off here. He gets it in there. Sarr's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and roll. He understands how to take advantage.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. He told his team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who wants it more. Kevin?
Thank you, David. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kuzma outside. No good. Shot missing. Nice defense from Kuminga. On offense, here are the Warriors. They trail by 6. And it's Green missing. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Washington. South. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
one big thing you love about Alex Sarr. He's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
And he is unable to get the second one. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Hield finds Wiggins. And a deep three from Curry. Kuzma pulls it in. Washington with the ball. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And so it's the Wizards with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and we kind of found a rhythm on offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to a W, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.
Oh, what a bailout. Danny, you can't be calling that.
Oh, I can see it.
Good shooting.
We good. Go space out again, me and Danny.
KD, yeah.
You're good. Don't collapse. Stay out. Yeah.
Here's Durant. Shot no good. Great D that time from Porter.
Please miss it.
Yeah.
Danny.
There we go.
The clock.
Get it stop.
Man, KD.
Gotta get a rip here.
Three-pointer, Beal.
Good luck. Good luck.
Come on. Oh, he going deep. Get that.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
What a game.
What a game. It was close until the end. Suns, you lost by 2. What do you think happened to your team?
I just want to say that, we're a little bit rattled, and I did my part. That's all I gotta say. I did my part. I don't know what else to say. I don't want to throw my teammates under the bus. I did my part, though.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on this episode of Team 2K TV versus the World Holiday Edition. We had so much fun. Thank you to all of our community members for taking the time to join us, and happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Naomi. Happy holidays to the 2K community, the 2K family. Make sure you have great vibes this holiday season and keep spreading those positive energies.
All right, grab your cocoa, grab a warm blanket, and settle in for this one.
Closing out this week, we have a rare treat for you. Here's Scott Moak again with the Night Before Christmas 2K style.
Ooh, enjoy the game out there, and we'll see you all next week.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the city, the stockings were stuffed, and the green jumpers looked pretty. Into the wreck, dimes were dropped with care, in hopes that legendary badges would soon be there. And over at the theater, where popcorn was popping, with Aerial Wizard, defenders were dropping. As rep levels rose and rewards were unlocked, elite wins were rising where pirate ships docked. The mechs had been baking to leave cookies and milk, while the Rise players dribbled with combos of silk. And into the heat of the new proving grounds, Tigers watched over the ankles breaking down. As my team collectors played Triple Threat Park and gathered new players to give them a spark. As you gain badge perks and badge multipliers and sit with your squads by the warmth of the fires. Whatever your game mode, and to every build type, to all a good game, and to all a good night.
Welcome to a new episode of NBA 2K TV and the start of our holiday series.
For the next few weeks, we will be celebrating the winter festivities and we're going to be ringing in the new year with you, our 2K community.
My favorite time of year. First up, this week, it's your top plays with our resident PA announcer, when he's not at Kings games, that is, Scott Loke. Take it away, Scott.
It is that time. Time for top plays. Here are the contenders for your second vote of Season 3.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At power forward, Josh Hart. At shooting guard, Mikal Bridges. At the other forward position, OG Anunoby. At center, Karl Anthony Towns. At the other guard position, Jalen Brunson. The head coach of the visiting team is Tom Thibodeau. It's time to meet the starting five for your Milwaukee Bucks. At small forward, at 6'6", number 12, Torian Prince. The man in the middle, 7 feet tall, number 11, Brook Lopez. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Chris Middleton. At the other guard position, standing 6'2", number 0, Damian Lillard. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Green Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. You've got Mikal Bridges. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the small forward. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now here's Lillard. And Middleton kicks to Prince. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Bridges. 6 to shoot. Anunoby outside. New York needs to get off a shot. Lillard with the rebound.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
It's good.
Brunson just knows how to manufacture points. Right now, being assertive.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. We'll try to make Cat into a passer and get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. 3-pointer, Lillard knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got 5.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City. Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Hart with it, outguarded by Giannis. Out left to the wing. Bridges outside. No good with the triple. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lopez, a screen on Brunson. Here's Trent, drives to the hoop, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender, and then laid it in.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Achua comes in for Josh Hart, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, Bucks fans, here come your Bucks breaker crew.
The Bucks making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Here's Payne. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Towns with the bucket.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Here is Lillard. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. That shot misses. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Chris Middleton is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Gary Trent. And there's Jackson, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Here's Jackson after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Back to Middleton. Jackson passes to Portis. And here's Jackson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by Achua. New York trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. It's Portis atop the key. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And the first one at the line is good. And for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. 3-pointer. He's off on that one. Milwaukee leading by 3. Middleton outside. A 3-pointer's right on target.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Let's see what you got.
Checked in for Milwaukee. Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. .107 left in the first half. Here's McBride. He has yet to score. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Prince. 3-point lead. Pass to Portis. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Anunoby. The rebound by the Bucks.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Lillard gets to Green. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lillard. Shoots over Brunson. Off target from the wing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Bucks on top. They're up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Knicks trail by 3. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Damian Lillard. Back to Brunson for the tie. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Lopez outside.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer. But he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Trent's checked in for Prince, and a switcher also for New York. Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Lopez outside. Middleton for three. And that's collected by Brunson. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. McBride with the ball. Towns the screen for the lead. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Brunson outside. Shoots over Lillard, and the shot is good. The Bucks' lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Brunson.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Chris Middleton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Prince setting a pick for Middleton. Drills it from outside. And the Bucks lead by 4.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
To Brunson. Towns, a screen on Lillard. Outside, Towns. Here's Anunoby. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Prince outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Antetokounmpo gets to Middleton. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Antetokounmpo against Hart. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.